In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
And dear brothers and sisters, we are very, very happy to meet you once again, to come to you. Program yaffe eno kama nteekateeka afuna erisingawo.
On this program that we have named Lord Prepare Me for More.
Under the title Amazing Grace.
Omulamwa gwaffe baguyita emirimu enjawufu.
Baganda bange mwenna Jjaja ndi musanyufu obubatuusaako obugambo bwange obw'omutima.
So my dear children, I am so privileged to give you the words that come from my heart.
Njagala mukuga ekigambo Amazing Grace. Buli omu Mukama kimukolere, buli omu akimuwe ate buli omu akifune bwekyo.
I pray that all of you will achieve the amazing grace as that word means, and may God do for you whatever you pray for that you want to receive.
Biba Katonda asobozese byonna bikolwa obulungi n'essaala eno bibabeere byamisa.
May the Spirit of God help us through the prayer and give you the blessings that you require. Abooluganda baagalwa nga bwe tuwulidde enneema eyo enjawufu gye twagaliza buli omu ku mmwe agifune. Enneema ereta emikisa gya Katonda ekitali kya bulijjo. Enneema ekyusa obulamu bwo n'ofuuka mulala nnyo bw'ekyo ky'obadde kati. Ekyo tukwagaliza oba nsobola okuwayo okulabirako Bayibuli kati nga Rahabu yali malaaya naye ntunda bwetuuzi, naye bwe yakola ekyawufu n'akweka abakesi Abayisirayiri bwe bamala okuwamba bawangula ne bamuwasa n'azaala. Kati erinnya lye Yesu bw'aba ayogerwako mu musaayi nalyo mwegiri kyokka yali malaaya. Yakola ekyenjawulo ekyaleeta enneema enjawufu n'etuuka ku bulamu bwe. Naawe kye tukwagaliza oba tusobola okutwala ekyokulabirako ekya Basheba yali muka Uliya, Dawudi n'amuganza ne bazaala omwana, naye omwana gwe yazaala ye yafuuka kabaka. Solomon n'afuuka kabaka. N'olwekyo enneema eyo enjawufu ekuwa ebyawufu ebitali bya bulijjo. Ate waliwo ne Dawudi yennyini. Dawudi yali mulunzi wa ndiga awaka nga yasingawo obuto, yasingawo obunafu, naye enneema ya Katonda eyo enjawufu gy'ataasaanira na kusaanira. Ye baamunona ali mu nnimiro gy'alundira ne bamuleeta ne bamulibako omuzigo n'afuuka kabaka ow'amaanyi. Enneema bw'etyo gye tukwagaliza owooluganda. Ne Hana maama wa Samwiri naye yafuna enneema enjawufu. Owooluganda yali tasobola kuzaala n'asaba Katonda n'amuwa okuzaala, n'azaala bangi n'okusinga bali abaali bazaaledde. Owooluganda yenneema gye tukwagaliza era tusaba nti naawe Mukama akuwa amaanyi obeeko n'ekyokolawo ekikugwanyiza okutoola enneema eyo enjawufu. My brothers and sisters, we want to welcome you specially in this program of the theme Amazing Grace, or call it divine blessing, or special grace, or divine favors. That is one name, meaning that somebody achieves it after doing something, although that person is weak, but can attain this grace. This is what we wish for you. We have given an example of Joshua chapter 2:15, Rahab, where she was a prostitute but managed to hide the spies that came from the nation of God. So there she attained the divine grace, the amazing grace, by becoming one of the great grannies of Jesus mentioned in this genealogy. That is great for her, for a woman who was a prostitute. We want also to talk about or to remember Bathsheba, the mother of King Solomon. She also just attained a divine favor from God From nowhere, she became a mother of a king. That is what we are praying for you and for us. And also King David himself. David was a boy, a shepherd boy, living in the wilderness, taking care of the sheep. But when amazing grace fell upon him, he was anointed by Samuel and became the great king of Israel. That is what we are praying for. That's what we mean by amazing grace, which can be possible also in your life. We are also looking at Anna, the mother of Samuel, who was barren for so many years and cried to God for her barrenness. And one day, amazing grace came about her and she was able to conceive, and now she gave birth to a prophet. So this is what we are praying for you, and we really believe that you can do something and attain the divine favor and attain the amazing grace in the name of Jesus.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was once lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that moved my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Though many dangers was transgressed, I have already come. His grace that taught and saved us fear, and grace will lead me home. The Lord has promised good to me, His word my hope to choose. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures.
Amen, amen.
Amen.
Once again, you are welcome. Once again, feel at home. So, once again, I say the Lord is this time ready to open a new page in your life, a life of blessing, a life of favor. That is amazing grace.
Nziramu okubaniriza nate ate n'okubakubereza buli muntu abire mu ddembe ettuufu, kubanga Mukama mwetegefu okuddamu kuwa omukisa omupya, enneembe empya gye tuyiseeyo enjawufu.
Because amazing is really the power of God that changes your life.
Enneembe eyo enjawufu ge maanyi ga Katonda gennyini agakyusa obulamu bwo.
When it touches you, you will never be the same.
Mukama bw'akukwatako tosobola kusigala kye kimu.
When it touches the skin, the healing takes place.
Bw'akukwata ku lususu olwetaaga okuwonyezebwa nga luwona.
When it touches the eyes see.
Bw'akwata ku maaso, amaaso go nga galaba.
When it touches the ears hear.
Bw'akwata ku matu, amatu go gatandika okuwulira.
When it touches the heart turns to Him.
Era bw'akwata ku mutima, omutima gwo nga gukyukira gy'ali.
Kiki twagala olwaleero Mukama akituwe ali akikole.
This is our desire today, and we ask the Lord to do it for us.
Twagala okuwulira ekigambo kya Katonda.
So we are going to listen to the word of God.
Tuzimbe omusingo ogwo.
Yes, and we build onto that foundation.
Kubanga Katonda tukwatako mu ngeri ssatu.
Because God touches us in three ways.
Ng'ayita mu kigambo kye.
Through His word, He touches us.
Mu ssaala ez'awamu baffe tugenda okwegayirira.
Through community prayer, like we are about to do.
Ate some people ministering to you.
Ate wabeerawo n'abantu be bakusabira. Mukama n'akwatako.
Make use of this time.
N'olwekyo akadde kano keeyambise bulungi.
Tuwulire ekigambo kya Katonda.
We are reading from Mark chapter 8, verses 22 to 25. When they arrived at Bethsaida, they brought to him a blind man and begged him to touch him. He took the blind man by the hand and led him outside the village. Putting spittle on his eyes, He laid his hands on him and asked, "Do you see anything?" Looking up, he replied, "I see people looking like trees and walking." Then he laid his hands on his eyes a second time, and he saw clearly. His sight was restored, and he could see everything distinctly. The word of God.
Thanks be to God.
Tusoma mu Mariko omutwe ogw'omunaana okuva ku nnyiriri 22 okutuuka ku 25. Awo Yesu n'abayigirizwa be ne batuuka e Betusayida. Abantu abamu ne baleeta muzibe awali Yesu, ne bamwegayirira amukwateko. Yesu n'akwata muzibe ku mukono n'amuggya mu kabuga ako. Bwe yamala okufujja amalusu ku maaso ga muzibe n'okugakwatako, n'amubuuza nti, "Oliko ky'olaba?" Muzibe n'alabamu katono, n'agamba nti, "Ndaba abantu abatambula, wabula bandabikira ng'emiti." Yesu n'ayongera okumukwata ku maaso ne gazibulira ddala, n'alaba bulungi buli kintu. Yesu n'agamba eyali muzibe nti, "Genda ewammwe, n'eri mu kabuga toddayo." Kino ky'ekigambo kya Katonda.
Amina, amina. So we have amazing grace upon the blind man.
Kati omusajja oyo omuzibe yafuna enneema eyo enjawufu.
In the ministry of Jesus, many people touched him, and he touched them, and they were healed.
Mu buweereza bwonna Yesu bwe yakola, abantu bangi nnyo bamukwatangako ne bawona, abalala yennyini yabakwatangako ne bawona.
That's a special grace could touch him and have healing or deliverance all time to him.
Nga enneema ey'enjawulo ekukwatako n'ogobebwamu amasitaani, oba n'owonyezebwa endwadde ey'omubiri, oba n'owonyezebwa mu mutima n'osobola okukkiriza.
Mu ttaawani eyo abantu abaalimu kukkiriza kwabwe kikwali kw'amaanyi.
So in that town, the people did not have much faith.
Usanga baleeta omusajja oyo balabe is he the Messiah or not.
Maybe they brought the blind man to Jesus nga baagala okumugezesa balabe ye Mesiya yennyini oba waliyo ekirala.
Ne muzibe naye baleeta muleete.
Even the blind man was just brought before Jesus.
Nze bwe yalina okuba teyalina naye bamuleeta buleesi.
Maybe he had faith or he didn't have faith, but they brought him.
Nga bwe tulaba nti obwamaka tu baleeta omuganga ati kamba kuyisa ggulu lugenda mu maaso ga Yesu naye nga baleeta muleete, nono baleeta muleete.
Just like we see in Mark chapter 2, when they brought a paralytic man to Jesus, even this one was just brought, the blind man.
Bannaffe balina ekifo kinene nnyo mu kulokoka kwaffe.
Other people have a lot of what they can do for our salvation.
Tusaba mu ssaala eno banno bakuleete okuwonyezebwa n'okusumululwa mu ssaala tugenda okwegayirira.
So I want to pray for you that in this our prayer, may you be brought before Jesus by the prayers of other people so that you can attain what you want.
Bantu bangi bali mu kwegayirira nga batusabira naawe Mukama kwe okutuuka kyoyagala kutusaba Mukama mu ssaala.
A lot of people are there praying for us, praying for you. May God give you your heart's desire.
Tulaba Yesu akwata omusajja amujja mu bantu amutwala ebbali.
We see Jesus holding the blind man by the hand and taking him to another place.
Situmanyi oba yagenda n'abantu yeta yamutwala tumanyi banyabamugoberezi tubaboogerako.
They don't talk about those who followed him to the other side.
Ekituwa nti yamugjawo n'amuteeka mu kifo ekyawo.
What we know is that he took him from this place to another place.
Naye Mukama nga n'akuyamba akola ekintu oba n'akugjawo oba n'akuteekawo.
Even you, if the Lord wants to help you, he does something to you, he may pick you from here and puts you to another spot.
Ne mu ssaala gye tulimu Mukama akuggyewo wadde olemedde, Mukama akuwe wadde kulemedde.
Even in this prayer we pray that the Lord will take you from where you're stagnant or solve your failures.
If you let him do, many miracles will happen. He says his ways are not ours, but you have to accept and follow.
Atugamba nti engeri ze enkola ye teringa yaffe naye ffe tulina omukkiriza.
Mu Yohana 2 tulaba nti Bikira Maria yagamba nti kyabagamba mukikole, bwe bakikola basena amazzi.
In John chapter 2 we see Mother Mary telling them that do whatever he tells you, and when he told them to fill the jars with water, they did it, and now they could see. They would have said, no, we want wine, you are going to give us water. So the Lord is talking to you something right now.
Don't resist. If he says clap, you clap. If he says stand up, you stand up. That is the way to come to the gift of God, amazing grace. Now you will pick up from the many and you receive the grace of healing or deliverance, whatever. God is ready to bless everybody, everyone praying together as long as you let him do.
We are so many listeners, but Katonda asobola okulonda mugwe kasitoba ng'omuwadde omwaganya akole mbulamu.
Not your own way, but he will heal you in his own way.
Tajja kuwonyanga bwe bw'oyagala, naye ajja kuwonyanga ye bw'ayagala.
Omusajja oyo badde bana tontwala abaanese bali wano bagaye kumponyiza wano.
The man would have told Jesus, don't take me away to that other town, because the people who brought me are here. So heal me from here. When he allowed Jesus to take him, Jesus performed a 2-layer miracle. Some of the miracles of Jesus were performed by him in stages, and others were instant. Like he talked to the crippled that I want to heal you, you be healed, and he was. He told the dead child of the centurion that you rise up, and she did. But some are in stages. Not because it is hard for him, or that his power cannot do that. But most of the times he does it, he wants to build ayagala kuzimba okukkiriza kwabo abakirimu. Like you see the other man who was possessed by so many demons. First of all, he gave a command, and then he asked them, who are you? And then he was delivered. So even here, he was ngazimba the faith in those people. And when he took him and made a spit on his arm and touched him,
a divine touch.
Katonda nakwata. So we pray that he touches you wherever you are, where you have the pain, where you feel hardness, where you have failures.
Allow him to touch you.